Yoshi's a work of art, after all. Going into this game number 1, we're going to see how nice it truly is. Considered one of the best Yoshis in the world is Raptor. Oh, and he killed that Luma real quick.
Yeah, Raptor's got tons of experience in this matchup thanks to his practice with plenty of the Long Island Rosalinas, such as Buzz and Jay.
Yeah.
So he is no stranger to this, and especially with his home field advantage on Smash Build, things are already looking in Raptor's favor.
Raptor's favorite stage, after all, is this one right here. That platform certainly helps him extend some of those Nair confirms and does allow him to pressure very well with the up B eggs.
However, we got Snakeee currently in the front lines, and Luma's making sure that Snakee's able to stay in control of this. I feel like Luma's going to be the major factor to Snakeee keeping at an even or pressing any advantage that she gets.
Right, and one thing that does make this matchup fairly difficult for Yoshi is the fact that a lot of his jab cancels into an up smash or a F smash, let's say, don't end up working out just because of the fact that Luma is always right there, as you saw right there, ready to press that Nair button, which comes out frame 3. Oh.
All right, so a slight aerial interaction is going to lead to Snakeee almost killing Raptor. I think the light hit of that up air saved him and brings us into a situation where a quick up smash is going to lead Raptor into taking first blood.
Right, and falls into the ground right there with an air is a fairly safe move, but is slightly laggy if you are not auto-canceling it from the short hop. Oh, that's another up air for Snakeee, and Raptor's air mobility into drift allows him to get out of that situation.
I'm liking how he's trying to play at the ledge against Luma, just trying to make sure to remove it from the equation, because he recognizes that Snakeee is at the ready to use gravitational pull to get these eggs out of the way. It's giving a lot of room for repair, but Raptor, already full and aware of how to play around it, has removed Luma and has Snakeee deep off stage, but is not able to clear up the stock just yet.
Ooh, I love that jab cancel into the grab. And this is, again, where he's going to get a whole lot of his percent from that grab and that jab because Luma is out of the play. But as she comes back, Snakeee should have another chance to potentially take this stock. Ooh, and it actually extended off the Luma and allowed Raptor to take that stock, catching the air dodge after the fact. And it is going to give Raptor game 1 in a clean stock fashion.
Yeah, I gotta say, that was a fairly convincing play, but that play at the end right there where we saw the up air connecting through Luma, it just goes to show what kind of a double-edged sword Luma is as a resource to Rosalina, because the extension of hitboxes affects her so much because she's already such a tall character.
Oh, yeah.
Like, despite the fact that she's one of the lighter characters in the cast.
Has one of the bigger hitboxes, so it's like a Mewtwo factor as well.
Yes.
Very similar, these two characters, in terms of how early they died due to their lightness and obviously their hitboxes being, or hurtboxes I should say, being so large.
All right, so it looks like Snakeee needs to adjust something on her end of the stage, but do you think she's going to end up adjusting anything on the screen? I don't know if that Rosalina is going to stick around.
Oh? Hello, Snakeee.
Is she peeking down at us?
I had no idea that she was looking down the railing. I think she just asked Jack for water.
Oh, okay.
Which I feel. I'm also a thirsty person.
No, I need water all the time.
Yeah, see, she's getting water.
All
You
right,
guys
we
can't
can
see it
confirm it
because
is a water
on
break.
stream.
Anyway, so I do know Snakeee does have the Corn and the ZSS, which I think do just about the same. Oh, Corn definitely does a little bit better than Rose, I think, in the matchup, just because of the natural disjoint that she has, and Yoshi's long-lasting hate of disjoint is kind of a good reason as to why she might go the Corn in this matchup. So.
And even at that, I feel like Zero Suit might fare a little bit better, just because Zero Suit's one of those characters that can take more advantage of the heavier characters in the cast.
Right.
And while that tends to be a boon for Yoshi in many instances, because of his excellent air maneuverability, it could turn into quite the bane, because Zero Suit can constantly reset into rare combos, and here we are, the Zero Suit is coming out.
So going to this game, Mensa. Anyway, going into game number 2 on Battlefield. Obviously, Triplats being an excellent stage for CSS. I would believe that Raptor would ban Dreamland and or Lilat in this case, due to the fact that both, or really all three of Snakee's characters love all of those stages and get even earlier kills. Battlefield, obviously, the lesser of two evils for Raptor, as he is going to be living a bit longer on this stage.
The immediate approach we see to this stage dynamic tends to be how it always falls, with that being someone trying to control center stage to the best of their ability, the other trying to either pilot around the perimeter or figure out a way to break through. And we see Raptor already doing that, pilots around, breaks through, but Snakeee fighting back really well, I'd say.
Right, and something that I feel like Raptor does particularly well on a stage like Battlefield is that his ability to wall in general is absolutely phenomenal. And I feel like that is what really sets him apart from the rest of the Yoshis, is that he gives you such a difficult time getting in with how his egg placement is and exactly where he catches you on those roll-ins. However, when he doesn't have stage control, I feel like he's also the best at getting out of disadvantage when he is forced to get back to the ground.
His use of egg throw and knowing how to maneuver Yoshi, as we mentioned earlier, has excellent air maneuverability, the best in the game, in fact. And I feel like that's what really allows Raptor to move with such grace that you really wouldn't expect from a character like this. But he's moving himself into the blast zone after that boost kick, but he's surviving just barely at 117%. Snakeee giving up the stage control, very questionable decision, but allows both players to come back.
That's going to be stock. Yeah, can't be upping right there. She's throwing out some reckless uppies and ended up working out previous to this. That's a bait. Come on. That's a super bait. It was good.
That's some high-quality bait, but it wasn't enough to catch this dinosaur.
Is it really a bait if you just stare her in the face and be like...
No, she had invincibility. So
Did she?
Yeah, she just respawned and just grabbed.
All right, my bad, my bad.
Bait nonetheless, but she's going for it again. At this point, she's looking to stale it, but nonetheless, enough knockback to take out Raptor. She's already accredited 41% onto herself, and Raptor really hasn't done much to build that up. It's sort of been through basic trades.
Oh, and that's stock, yeah. That's an unfortunate SD for Snakeee. Raptor was definitely like kind of struggling there at the end. Like, I mean, I'll take it, I guess.
Yeah, because I mean, a W is a W. Yeah, you advance further into bracket, but no one really wants to end a match like that, especially with a player of Snakee's caliber. You know, it could end more exciting.
Oh, absolutely. Right there, the up smash, obviously. Taking it, right.
All right, just getting some replays of some solid plays there. Really, I've got to say, Raptor just maneuvered himself around Battlefield fantastically throughout that, and that's not even the Long Island bias speaking. He just knew everywhere to place himself throughout the platforms, where to position himself throughout the stage, even how to recover.
Yeah, no. Again, I think obviously Suarez and Raptor are the two best Yoshis in New York. And I could even say in general at this point, being with Wall really not being super active anymore.
No, yeah.